Hello students, in today's chemistry class, I am going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 3, Elements, Compounds and Mixtures. Before going to start the chapter about elements, first see what is matter. What is matter? Matter is a substance which has definite mass or volume, and matter, in the previous class I have explained you that matter can be solid, liquid or gas, but on the basis of its composition, properties and uses, matter can be of two types: pure substance and mixtures or impure substances. Pure substances can be elements, can be compounds, and impure substances can be either it can be homogeneous mixture or it can be heterogeneous mixture. So let's see first about the pure substances. Pure substances are substances that are made up of only one kind of particles and has a fixed or constant structure. Pure substances further classified as elements and compounds, and all elements consist of only one type of atoms. So first say about elements. An element is a pure substance which cannot be converted into anything simpler than itself by any physical or chemical process. Example: hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, sodium, iron, etc. All these are the elements. At present, 118 elements are known, out of which 92 are naturally occurring, while the rest 26 are artificially created. Now the next about the characteristics. Element consists of only one kind of atoms and it is composed of individual atoms or of molecules made up of atom. Means its molecules also will be made up of same type of atoms. Elements are pure and homogeneous. Elements have fixed melting and boiling points. Elements react chemically with other elements and compounds. These are the characteristics. Now the next is classification of elements. Elements are classified into metals, non-metals, metalloids and noble gases. First see about metals. Most of the metals are known to us as metals. They are monoatomic. Most of the elements are known to us, they are metals and they are monoatomic. Monoatomic means made up of one atom only. Example: magnesium, copper, silver, iron, gold, sodium, potassium, etc. Next about non-metals. Non-metals, they are polyatomic in nature, means they are made up of 2 or 3 or more atoms. Example: oxygen, that is O2. Its molecular formula for oxygen is O2, and for phosphorus it is made up of 4 atoms and its molecular formula will be P4. Next is metalloids. Metalloids, they are monoatomic elements showing some properties of metals and some properties of non-metals. They are hard solids. Example, boron, arsenic, antimony, germanium, etc. And the last one is inert gases. These are monoatomic gases, gaseous elements which do not react chemically with other elements or compounds. So they are known as noble or inert gases. They are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These are the examples of inert gases. So these are about the elements. Now the next about compounds. Like elements, compound is also a pure substance composed of two or more elements combined chemically in a definite proportion by mass. Example, water molecule. As you can see, water molecule, its formula is H2O and it is made up of 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. When they combined in a fixed ratio, that is 2:1, in which 2 denotes the number of hydrogen atom and 1 denotes the number of oxygen atom. For its examples, you can refer to your textbook. It is given in a more detail. Now the next is characteristics of compound. Compound is a pure substance. It is always homogeneous. It is always represented by a formula. As one example I have written above, that is H2O. Another, it's a sodium chloride, that is NaCl, methane, that is CH4, and for glucose the formula is C6H12O6. There must be at least 2 different type of atoms in a compound. And the last one, have a fixed composition. Compounds, they have a fixed composition and therefore a fixed ratio of atoms represented by a fixed formula. For more details about elements and compounds, just go through your textbook. And today's homework, define elements and compounds. Question number 2, list out the characteristics of elements and compounds. Write these answers in your chemistry notebook. Thank you.